What's up, Dragon Brood? Getting situated here. Today we're going to have a little bit of fun getting to play some Boros Burn. And before we get into that, I want to tell you, what is today, the 20th? We only have like 3 more days, I think, until, maybe, let me check the dates. Yes, the 19th. So you're watching this on the 20th, whatever, I think. No, today's the 9th. No, yeah, today's the 20th. Jeez, calendar and time and COVID. Anyway, the 20th. That means we have 3 more days, and I'm going to be doing a big giveaway here on the channel. To make sure you don't miss it, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the all notifications option on the notification bell. Because according to YouTube, that's the closest you get to being guaranteed to be notified when that goes out. So just want to put that out there. But anyway, we're going to try to play some Boros Burn today, getting to play with some cards, hopefully playing some fast games. The trick is going to be, can we survive these Lifegain lists that we're seeing in the format in Alchemy right now? I don't know what that answer is, but we're going to go find out. Okay, as always, when I tell you, show some love to our folks over at UltraPro at shop.ultrapro.com. They're big supporters of us and the Magic community, so give some love back to the people that take care of us. So, at the top, no surprise at all that we're playing Play with Fire because it goes at the opponent, kills creatures. The other good thing about this, too, is that most of the life gain creatures we're going to be worried about allows you to hit them before they're able to get the +1/+1s, right? That's the biggest deal. So, we love that part. And if we just have to go to the opponent's head, we get to scry, which is great because we're kind of skimping on land, and it can let us work around a few things, which is nice. We're playing 3 shocks. Probably could be 4, but I was squeezing to make room for things, and I just felt like something had to go. So we're playing 2 Spike-Filled Hazards, because again, we wanted to be light on land, but still wanted to have some useful cards, so we're hanging on to this. Also, don't forget that whenever you hit something with Spike-Filled Hazard, even if it's not the lethal point of damage, as long as it dealt damage to the creature that turn, you get to exile it instead of it going to the graveyard. So this is important when you're trying to kill, like, old growth trolls, or maybe even you want to kill something like a Righteous Valkyrie, so they can't necessarily get it back with an aura or something like that in the Clerics decks. So there's a lot of few things you can do with the Spike-Filled Hazard. Don't just think the 1 point doesn't matter. We're playing Voldaren Epicures, which on the surface don't look huge, but when we're trying to just deal damage to the opponent's face, 1 point is 1 point, you know? But most importantly, it does create a blood token, which lets us cycle into relevant cards. So hopefully we don't get stuck with lands too late that don't necessarily do anything, and maybe we get a little extra value out of those. Then we have Bloodthirsty Adversary, and you're going to use this a lot in this deck. We're going to be kicking it, or whatever you want to play, paying its activation regularly. So yeah, this card's really good here. And don't be afraid to play it early if it looks like you're not going to get to 5 anytime soon. Just play it as a creature and get in there. It has haste. Go for it. Electrostatic Blast, we're only playing 3 here as well. This is another one I can see an argument to play 4. My concern here, though, was that the way the deck's going to play, we're not necessarily going to always be able to structure our turns where we could take advantage of those extra cards. And I didn't want to just be throwing a lot of cards away because we already have a lot of things that are able to scry, to, in this case, reveal extra cards. We have a lot of things that are going to be going through bonus cards. So I didn't necessarily want to go too crazy in this, but feel free. The card's very good. Royal Eruption, we're playing 4 of these because it's 3 damage for 2 mana. Like, we can't not play it. It sucks that it's a sorcery, but whatever. And then 2 Voltaic Visionary. Now, ultimately, I think these are going to end up being flex spots, but I do like these here because it's pretty easy to turn them into a 4-power creature. It's a 3-power blocker if we need it to be. Additionally, it actually can help us just find an extra burn spell late in the game, which is great whenever you're trying to remove a bigger body creature and need a second spell. So, just saying, it's not a bad card, but if there's something you want to flex in there, this is probably the spot. Speaking of which, we're playing 1 Brittle Blast, and I'm kind of just doing this as an experiment, right? It's 5 mana, or 5 damage for 3 mana, instant. You can only hit creatures and planeswalkers, but this is another one where if you hit trolls, they get exiled. They don't necessarily get to turn into tokens. You also get the opportunity to, again, like we were talking about with the Clerics list, being able to hit the creature, and then everything in play then gets exiled when it dies. It doesn't go to the yard, and that's very, very important. So we're going to see how well this plays out. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Then we have a couple of Chandra, Dressed to Kill. And yeah, everything Chandra does in this deck we like. All of our spells are cheap, so we're almost always guaranteed to be able to use whatever we find. The extra mana is going to allow us to do things. Being able to ding the opponent is awesome. And then occasionally we might actually just go ultimate with it. So who knows? Maybe we need to be playing an extra Chandra. I mean, that's a thing. For Toralf's Disciple, this is one of the new cards that I know for sure we wanted 4 of. 3 mana, 3/3 with haste. And then randomly every time it attacks, it adds 4 lightning bolts to your deck. And then hopefully you draw lightning bolts to burn your opponent. Likelihood? Don't know, but we'll see if it happens. Then we have 2 Angel Fire Ignition, and this is for a few things. Like 1, creature matchups, let you gain a little bit of life. It could actually also give you the ability to get the last points of damage in, if something tramples. There's also scenarios where, like, say you have a Toralf's Disciple out, or maybe even a Rem Karalos, and the opponent has like a couple of spiders and a Lolth. This allows you to play this, you can attack, and now if they decide they want to block, like, you still get to trample over and kill Lolth, right? So things like that, which are pretty good. So I love what this card does, and it's somewhat of a finisher in an odd way. Like, not really what you would think about, but it could get us there. Then speaking of Rem Karalos, it's a 3 mana, 2/3, flyer with haste. Any damage dealt to your creatures with spells is prevented. And anything you could do with spells deals +1. So that seems really, really good. Like, nothing to complain about. This is going to do a fair amount of work in here. If it wasn't legendary, I'd probably try to squeeze another one in. And then we're just playing 2 Showdown of the Scalds. Just as a late game card, reload our hands, maybe find the last few points of burn in a crunch. Still pumps your creatures, so that doesn't suck. But yeah, don't really want to load up on too many of these. Just kind of take advantage of what we can when we can. Then we have 3 Den of the Bugbear, 11 Mountains, 4 Needle Verge Pathway, 3 Sundown Pass, and 1 Forsaken Crossroads. So we only have 8 white sources, but we have a lot of ways to see extra cards, and we only really have 6 white cards, so we're not going to worry about that too much. But overall, yeah, we're really looking forward to doing some things here. Don't forget, we will have a password hidden in the video, so you want to put that in the comments, because we're also going to do additional drawings every week for a winner who left one of the appropriate comments. And at the end of the video, we're going to talk. You know what? Definitely get to the end of the video, because I know we're going to have updates to this list. There's no way we're leaving this exactly as is. And then we'll have a card spotlight for you, as usual. All right, opponent's going to go first here, but this is actually a solid hand, so we can't complain about this at all. This is very good. Can't ask for too much more out of an opener. We should be able to deal with the first couple of relevant threats, which is nice. We'll just pass here. Ranger class. Alright. We will shoot this so we don't take any damage. Is this an instant? It is an instant. So let's just pass, sadly. Alright, well, let's see if they have it. Yep, they do. Oh, they didn't. I thought they were gonna Snakeskin Veil there. Well, that was pretty nice. We sort of got a free turn here. That was not the expected outcome at all. Alright, opponent just gave up there on us. Alright, we get to go first, and I'm not even sure if this is a good hand to go first with, honestly. Like, I don't mind having the showdown for later, but I almost feel like we're going to get caught up playing these on two. Well, maybe not. It depends on what the opponent does on turn 1. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Yep, and we're just going to spend our turns just killing things from the opponent, as I suspected. So here's the plan. As much as I want to save this, if this is a deck we think it is, one of the Lifegain decks, we're fine just doing this now. Saving this, because I didn't want to play this and then have the free cards come off on that, because we likely wouldn't be able to kill anything. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We got punished. Not terribly, though. Not terribly. We'll pass here just to see what's going on. It's probably just going to be a big Valkyrie, though, unfortunately. No, it's a Lunarch. Okay. Sure. That's coming in with a counter. So they didn't put it on something else in their hand. I'm wondering why that is. Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing we saved these. Kind of surprised this Voice of the Blessed wasn't coming in larger. I feel like we got a little bit lucky here. So the plan is going to be shoot that, and then we'll shoot it again. Alright, we'll go ahead and play this. Hopefully find some burn spells that work for next. Oh no! Oh, that is terrible. We got lands we can't even use. We just got the worst of everything here. Wow. That's all kinds of bad for us. Goodness. Wow. Jeez. It would have been hard for this to be worse. I mean, do we just throw away the other showdown? Ugh. I mean, I guess we play this. Man, this is not cool. In the least. Target this. Oh, of course, we get other spells we can't even cast here, which is sad. Alright, so we lost a bunch of stuff there. We do get to play a kicked up adversary, which will add a counter somewhere, so it's not the end of the world. We can maybe turn this into a little something something. No blocks. Alright, what's the opponent gonna do here? Nothing was the answer. Okay. Let's play this. We'll play this. Opponent has 2 cards. Those have to be removal spells, like Fateful Absence or something, right? Because that would make sense. Alright, view the battlefield. We could kill the Lunarch Veteran. And then set us up for more cards, which I like a little bit better. So let's do that. Okay, Fateful Absence is fine. We knew that was a possible thing. Alright, so the big deal here is we do get to attack, put the opponent's life total fairly low that we don't have to worry about a Valkyrie here. Okay, Apparition's annoying, but we can get past that. Sadly, when we kill the Apparition, we're only going to get a 1/1 back, so that part sucks. And we are at 10, so our life total is starting to become a little bit of an issue. Ooh, those are both nice. Wow. See, now this is a little tough because if we play this and kick it, we're only going to have access to 1 mana. So we're going to have to hope to get one of our 1 mana burn spells and be able to kill those. But I think it's the right thing to do here. Doesn't really matter what spell. I mean, I guess we just need to kill something bigger later. I guess we can't be greedy. Alright, we did find a 1 mana one. So that helps. I don't think we really care about the apparition all that much. So we'll just go no attacks. Mostly because we're just at 10 and we don't want to have like too much go right. Well, I guess it didn't matter anyway. Look at that. Alrighty then. We're at 8. How unlucky. Alright, well, we're going to keep drawing them. They're going to keep drawing theirs. Let's go with... Play with fire? Now I'm just sort of thinking, yeah, opponent's still so much life. It doesn't really matter. That gets us a 2-2 back. Let's attack. Man, they are just constant threats. They are not missing. Like, just one time. What we're going to do here, though, is we're going to exile the top card.
This is a fun idea.
Oh, well, that's a thing. Damn shame, though, because I'm going to risk letting this Selesnya grow next turn, but, you know, we sometimes just got to be down to clown. Let's go. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we can only attack with this. I don't know what else they're playing. Oh, they're going to give us the Selesnya. All right, cool. I'll take that. I did not think that was going to be part of the plans there. Yeah, we're not worried about that. That's fine. Matter of fact, because we have this. Just to make sure we kill this. Oh, it's not a... Wait. It's a player or a planeswalker, not a creature. Ugh. Well, then let's minus then. Let's get access to more cards. Or, well, plus, but we get to see more cards off the library.
So what?
Let's go ahead and use this. Let's go ahead and kill this. Play our land, and we'll attack. Whew. Alright, this is a lot of work to try to take out a Lifegain deck. But we're doing it somehow. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. We're going to plus this Chandra. Hit the opponent. We're going to activate this. And we're going to get in with all kinds of damage. Alright. Now I don't think we're going to lose. Oh. Against good old Gurglesburg. We get to go first. So let's keep it. We're going to have to hope 2 mana is enough for a while. And we're going to play this tapped. Because we can't afford to actually cast it. If we were on the draw, it might be a little different. But, alright. We're going to get in with this. And get some damage going. And the best part is right now, we kind of look like we're just a mono red deck. And the opponent won't know the difference. Cobra. I was sort of wondering what I was going to do if I drew a land, but I did not draw a land. So let's just kill the Cobra. And we're going to attack. Alright, shoot the opponent. Oh, they have no counters there. No instants at all, it looks like. Okay, well. Here we go. Fire up the machine. Yeah, okay. Alright, we get to go first. Yeah, I think we're keeping this. Maybe we get to kill something with our Spike Field Hazard? We do not. And that's annoying because it makes stuff cost more on the opponent's turn, which we don't like. So if they do get something, we're going to have to kill it on our turn. Or they could just not have anything. That's an option too. I don't hate that. Don't have a counter, please. Oh, they don't. Excellent.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come for the fight. Let's bring things
All right.
up to a simmer.
Now, I could have Spike Field Hazards, but there's combinations where, well, because we saved it, we get to kill things like this. I say we go up top. Let's see what Chandra's got. Well,
This is a
nothing.
fun idea.
That was another land. So, we're going to do this. We're going to ping this duder. And we're going to continue attacking here. Double wedding announcement. Okay, well, that's going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, all right. Well, that's
So I'm a little hot-headed.
something.
So what?
I guess we just play this as is. He has haste. So we can attack. Well, I guess that's cool. Alright. Wasn't really sure what all to do here, but they can attack into Chandra, obviously. She's gonna still a turn away from hitting the Ultimo. So we're not too concerned there. They could plus, which is what I think they're considering, is leveling up the Paladin class and then attacking into Chandra. But, oh, that's annoying. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just when I was having a good time.
That's definitely not what we wanted to see here. Let me tell you. Alright, not much we can do. We drew the second Rem Careless, which does not help us. So yeah, we might just be dead here, folks. Because I can't think of a combination of cards. That's not totally true. Let's see what the opponent does here. 17, no blocks. Alright, well, we'd have to draw a removal card for that anyway. And we don't have it. We could do 3. Oh, wait. They could block. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because this makes it deal more damage, right? Spell will deal damage to an opponent or permanent control. It deals that much +1. Oh, it's going to be exactly enough, I think. Alright. Wow. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're gonna be one short. Nope, we'll be one short. Yep. No outs. Dang it. So close, but so far away. So close. Alright, we're dead. GG's opponent. Okay, we're keeping this one. Pass. The thing we get to kill. Yay, us. Now, I am going to sneak this into play because I want to at least be able to try to work on doing some damage. Though the opponent could play something here, play a Lifegain dude right behind it. It'll be a 3/3, and we'll just have to kill it on our turn. Full song and dance shenanigans, you know. We've seen it enough to know better at this point. I'm gonna pass because they're not really gonna block here, and I want to set up to try to make this a 4/3. Okay. Oh, well. It's not bad, but unfortunately, it's not what we're looking to play here. I was hoping maybe it'd be a burn spell or something. Just trying to decide how I want to do this. I think, though, we shoot Valkyrie with this. We shoot with this. All right. We've weathered a lot here. Angel, sure. And... all right, Vanishing Burst. Fair enough. All right, we've limited the things that we have to worry about. That is very good news. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Ooh. This was not the best selection of things now, was it? So now we have to decide how much we care about Lunarch Veteran, or if we want to just play the Den of the Bugbear to open up more possibilities. I think, though, we're just going to do this. This makes the most sense. You just say, okay, we dealt with all your things. Now what? Aura. That's highly unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna pass. Have to wait until... well, that's it for us. Because now that dying means we kill Aura, they get the Angel back, and now we're just in bad shape. Yep. Not a lot we're going to be able to do. Okay. What do we do here? I think we just pass. Alright, sure. That does its thing. Oh, Pyre. Dang. Alright. That give us something good to play? This does. This is actually the best thing we could have got to play. Alright. So now stuff will just get exiled and not go to the yard. Now we're back in business. Alright. Definitely gonna pay. We're gonna play one of these electrostatic blasts. So set us up for some more spells. Whew. Okay. Just be a land. Thank you. I was like, give us a chance. Get in for 3.
I'm basically a professional at saving in his drive by now.
We will just deal a point and do nothing else.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
All right. Yep, we can't really do much about that, unfortunately, because you can't respond. All right, Valkyrie it is. We take our turn. That could be okay. Alright. See if we can get this out of the way. Oh, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Please let this up. All of those were lands. Oh, you're kidding. My goodness. Okay, well, here's what it is. Downside here is if I'd have saved Chandra and made a mana, I could have used that and killed off the Valkyrie, but no. Golly. How terrible. All right. Can we find something here? Oh, that's interesting. That is real interesting. So here's the thing. The opponent doesn't have any life gainers in play right now. So that's actually really good for us. So at the moment, we could play this. And we can still get rid of Cleric of Lifespawn. And they don't gain anything. Matter of fact, depending on what they have, I don't know what their top end is. They might get rid of the captain to go try to find something. And we can save this for next turn. Man, I don't know why I'm tempted to do this now, but if I get punished, I get punished. We're keeping their life total fairly reasonable here. I don't think they want to get rid of Voice of the Blessed. And like I said, they could go get rid of the Cleric of Lifespawn to get another... Oh, they're actually getting rid of that. Wow. Okay. I didn't think they would. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Kill that off. So we have seen 3 Valkyries now, if we're keeping track, and 2 Voices. So of the problem cards, we've done a pretty good job. Oh, I forgot. I couldn't actually... Yeah, I had to give up the other thing. Man, we've exiled a lot of cards, yo. What do we have on top? Oh, that works. That works. Do we still have... We do. We have the Brittle Blast over there. Fantastic. Actually, we don't even need the Brittle Blast, actually. We can save that. Because we have Rim Careless out right now. So we just need anything that does 3. Let's use this. And I guess we go ahead and play a land, because that'll help us out on a future turn. And we're just going to attack with these. And see if the opponent wants to trade or not. Okay. Don't know what their play is here. Spellbinder does block. That's relevant. They can sack it and go get an aura, which is probably what's about to... Actually, they're going to go get another Inquisitor Captain. Yeah. I hope you go get more small things. Eh, that's annoying. Not the end of the world, though. Oh, I'm going to block. So now we have a real decision. We Ultimate Chandra. We exile the top 5 cards of our library. We can cast red spells from among them this turn, and then we get an emblem that whenever we cast a red spell, We deal X damage to any target where X is the amount of mana spent to cast a spell. So we're going to do it. Opponent's low enough that...
Gotta burn even brighter.
Ooh.
Listen,
Ooh,
buddy,
1, 2, 3, 4,
I doubt
5,
you
6,
can
7,
handle
8.
this inferno.
We can do all kinds of things. We can kill all the opponent's stuff. We can play another Chandra. We can play Rim Careless and a Showdown. My goodness, what do we do here? This is like embarrassment of riches. Actually, we can play Chandra, Showdown. We only have 22 cards left. Actually, we may not be able to do that. Let's slow down for a second. Let's go Chandra. Kill this. Actually, we can deal 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we got to get this out of the way. And then
Go ahead, fight me as hard as you can, cause I'm real stubborn.
we want to do this. Target the opponent. And then we want to plus Chandra. Targeting the opponent. And then we want to cast this. Shoot the opponent. Use the other ability, shoot the creature. Play this. Deal 1. Then they'll take the other one. And then we have lethal. Whoo! Oh, man! What are we doing here? We keep this. I think we just go Epicure. Deal our point. Then we play this probably just on red. Now that eye twitch may just have to live a sad life. Scry, do we want another mountain? I feel like the answer might be yes, but I'm going to say no. I'm willing to attack. If you want to trade, we can trade. I don't hate that. Okay. Now, we do have to be careful about playing this because we could give them too much value for a meat hook for 1. We don't necessarily want to allow that. Oh, that's a bit late to the party, isn't it? Okay. Things being what they are, though, after I just said we don't want to do that, I'm actually going to feed that. They're going to sack this and probably draw cards, which is probably why they didn't block previously. Yep. As expected. So we're going to get in for 2, and then I think we're just going to play the Visionary. If they do meat hook, then we should be able to get this through at least once. For 1 quality attack there. And then I don't know what happens after that, but, you know, whatever happens, happens, I guess. But there's a good chance there's going to be a meat hook here. Or some sweeper. Yep, alright. That's what we expected. So we're not surprised by that. It's just what comes after this that's going to be important. Alright, not bad. We got a hasty thing that's a flyer. Alright. Also a lot of stuff going on here, right? If this is, say... Oh, it's not. I was going to say, it could have been... What's her name? Lolth, and that would have sort of changed things up a little bit. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attack. Hold on to this land since we can cycle it away. Alright. Though, playing the land almost makes sense. We do have a Den of the Bugbear. We could activate and attack. So, you know, this is a little bit of a greedy play. Yep, there's a Lolth, which we knew was going to be a thing.
I'm hungry. Aren't I generous?
Alright. Curse-bound Witch. Get rid of that. That doesn't help at all. Let's... I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna say this was totally greedy, but feels like it was worth it. Let's... Don't know what I want to do here, actually. I mean, I guess we just kill Loth, make our life easy.
A pity our time
No
is
attacks.
over.
If we'd have drawn like another 1 mana thing or something, we could have done this: kill the spider, attack, force them to block down everything. Like there's some weird scenarios that could have been possible. Maybe kill both spiders, you know. Nope. Looks like we're just gonna blood on the snow anyway. Alright. I'll just load up the GGs and we'll move along. Oh, it wasn't that. Never mind. We'll wait. Do 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 do. Oh, swarming. How do we survive that? We take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at a minimum next turn and go to 6. Alright, I guess we gotta get our damage in while we can. Alright. I don't know. I think we are on slim outs, if any. Because opponent goes to 11. Even if we were to draw a lightning bolt here, I don't think it does anything. We have to... Ugh. I mean, yeah, the only thing I can think of is maybe Angel Fire, but that just buys us a turn. I don't think it does anything else. At the beginning of the player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature or loses 5. Yeah. Don't think this matters at all, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't draw anything anyway. So, like I was gonna say, I didn't think it mattered. It really didn't. Opponent goes first. Yeah, we'll keep. Why not? We will play this. We will call white. I guess, I guess we just scry. Alright, that can stay. I was just thinking, like, it was probably kind of a mistake, because I should have just played this down on red, but I don't know. The only thing we had, well, I don't know, we drew a play with fire, though, so we could have been able to kill something. There's a lot of choices there. I think I could have done this a little differently. May not ultimately matter, though. It might be a case of me just overthinking things. But this does create a scenario, right? If we shoot something for 2, let's say with the Electrostatic Blast, the next turn we would have access to 3 mana, so we could play with fire something and shoot something else, potentially. Because we have a lot of 1 and 2 mana burn spells. And then set up the Disciple to just come through. So, don't know what's up yet. The opponent played very quickly and now just roped. Well, that's unfortunate. There we go. They're still here. Just an adversary. Just a naked old adversary. Alright, I think we're just going to pass. Because if we can get away with just playing like a Spikefeld Hazard here, then I probably will. Oh. What's that going to do? Okay, sure. So... Trying to think about the way we guarantee a kill here, but I think we just play with fire. Actually, no, we just Spikefield Hazard. Yeah, I think that's the only plan here. We just Spikefield Hazard. Mostly because there's a chance we just draw a 3 damage thing, and you don't want to end up just wasting spells. Or we just draw that, and, you know. Let's go with this first. Actually, we don't even have to do that now, though. The only benefit is we get to do it while they're tapped, but yeah, let's just pass. Because they may just play something better here that's worth killing. These are both instants, so no need to be in a hurry. We can take 4. I think that's fine. Matter of fact, I might even want to clear whatever blocker they play here. Oh, well, that's a hell of a problem. Yeah, okay. Sure. I guess we have to kill that. But it's more of a threat to be able to do more damage. And this is where things get interesting. Boy. Because we could do this to have this as a blocker and then try to set this up and find another burn spell. So let's do this first. Opponent just may not even want to attack into it. If they do, we just block and that's fine. Like, I could live with that. Teleportation circle. Oh, that's awful. Good combo there, though. I don't hate what they're up to, I'll tell you that. Alright, so we block. We're going to be putting a lot of faith on this play with fire to find something for 1 mana. And these... Oh, no, 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 no. Crap. Because we put this on white, we can't do this. It tapped my... Oh, no. It didn't leave the red mana open. Arena. Yeah, we're screwed now. I bet you we would have been able to kill it, too. Yeah, we're pretty much toast now. Like, and that's my fault. I should have paid attention to what mana I was tapping. Now, yeah, I don't think there's a way I could win now here. Unless it just plays something small enough that we could kill, and maybe we rattle off enough to kill both creatures next turn or some such. I don't know. But yeah, we're in pretty bad shape now. This isn't good that they're thinking this long about it. Opponent, what you got? Is our opponent just on a bad connection or something? Man, this would have been so good too. If there's any other 1 mana burn spell, it's going to be really sad. Because had this tapped appropriately, we'd have been able to tap the crossroads in a mountain, have this up, shoot that. Alright. It's weird that they took so long to decide that. Like, yeah, you just take the thing that gets you more stuff. Like, why is that even a question? Well, okay. We'll see if we can do something good here. Alright, we're going to take 7. Mostly because we have to try to dodge this whole situation. All right, we're dead. Ugh. Opponent is first. We will keep. Uh-oh. Hopefully they're just playing vampires or something, because we are not prepared to fight a mirror. That is for sure. Nope. This looks like it's just going to be bad for us. Alright, well, we'll just have to make do with what we can. Cute. Do we just play our hasty creature? I guess we do. I mean, if we're just going to be in a life race here in some kind of mirror match, at least we have Angel Fire, and the opponent probably doesn't. Oh, well, maybe they do. Maybe they have exactly what we have.
Listen, pal, I'm with the Gatewatch, so you might as well give up. Aw, you're looking a little singed.
That sucks. Alright. These on back-to-back plays don't suck. Alright. Hopefully the opponent doesn't wreck us too much here. You know what? We need to draw one of these lightning bolts. Like, so we can Angel Fire, get a big hit in, and lightning bolt something. That's what we would like to do. Let's see if it happens. Opponent's looking for the top of their library. They find a land.
So what?
Looks like they're going to blow up their blood token. So they're definitely hunting. Their hand's pretty weak. That's good for us here. They have a disciple. Sweet. Okay. We will play this. We're going to attack. So that takes out Chandra. Possibly finds us more lightning bolts at some point.
No, why?
Put this on red. And we're just going to scry. Don't need that. Actually, hold that thought. Maybe we do. Because we can Torolf and shoot something? Yeah, I could stay there. Like, that might be relevant. Speaking of which.
Go ahead. Bite me as hard as you can. Because I'm real stubborn.
Uh-oh. They have something that's going to hit it. Yeah, I'm not blocking. You can have all lightning bolts you want. I mean, they probably wanted us to block so they could just shoot it for 2. But since we know that, we're not going to give them the easy out. Oh, they didn't have it. Oh, good bluff attack. Seeing if they find something. There's one of those lightning bolts. Probably just going to hit us. Yep, makes sense. Alright. Things being what they are. This was our plan kind of all along into doing this, so let's Royal Eruption that. Let's play Disciple, and we're going to have a library apparently just full of lightning bolts. We have now put, whatever, how many copies does it put in? 3? 4. So we now added 12 lightning bolts to our library. No idea if this is going to become anything or not. Alright, there's a lightning bolt for them. Kills off a creature. We still did not draw one of our wonderful lightning bolts. Let's go ahead and play this one. Since it's more expensive. This also puts our life total far enough out of reach that I don't think we're in any real trouble since they don't have any electrostatic blast queued up. Alright, opponent draws. Lightning bolts don't matter. They can chump block here, possibly, and do something. But we actually have this, so not likely. Yeah, I'm just going to... Oh, we're mana short. No, we have all the mana. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, unless they're playing like Faithful Absence or something. If they are, you got us, you know. All right, go to attack. Because now we trample and everything, so sure. More lightning bolts. Count is up to, I don't know, like 16 or 20. Yeah, all right, cool. Whew, so this was very much a live by the sword, die by the sword type situation. But I will say this, we were better against the Lifegain decks than I thought we were going to be, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but it worked out. There were a lot of tough decisions there to get us where we wanted to go, but yeah, I loved it. One of the things I will say is you do have kind of two options here. You could go with more Brittle Blast if you were running into, say, like the mono green decks, and that was a concern. I think that's one thing that would actually be really good if you're worried about getting rid of those bigger creatures. Yeah, I had some other notes about Roiling Vortex, that you could play that as well. If you're running into the Lifegain decks and that still feels like a struggle of a matchup for you, Roiling Vortex just keep them from ever gaining life, which is also very good. And if you're going to replace anything for either of these cards, it's probably going to be the Voltaic Visionaries. Those two are kind of like the flex spots in the decks like we talked about in the opener there. And realistically, that makes the most sense. I wouldn't go too hard moving a bunch of cards around. I think that's the obvious answer if you want to put them in there. Now, for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Firestorm. This is a card from back in Weatherlight, which a bunch of people probably don't even know exists, but it's actually kind of a unique card in the sense that you discard cards to deal damage, and however many you discard, not only do you get to deal that much damage, but you get to deal damage to that many targets. So let's say you discarded 5 cards, you get to deal 5 damage to 5 targets. That's pretty good. It's not often you get cards in Magic that are kind of that symmetrical where X is consistent, but this is actually one of the ones that does. Now, obviously you can't play that in just any random burn deck because it wouldn't make a lot of sense. But if you're playing something that's kind of mid-rangey, control-ish, and actually had a way to get a few extra cards, this actually turns out to be pretty good, and you can ditch lands or other stuff you don't really need, or spells that are dead in the matchup. So it's actually kind of a sweet card. Now, admittedly, if you want to get your hands on one, they're still about $20, but just kind of a cool thing to know exists if you weren't aware of it. Now, don't forget, if you want today's deck list, it will be down in the description below, along with links to our Facebook gaming page, our Twitch streams, and our Discord if you want to come by and talk about today's decks, or any other decks for that matter, just get help with your own. Also, don't forget to check out joining the channel, because I'm going to be sending out some more polls and stuff here to see what people want to appear on the channel. So you're going to get to have direct input on what we're going to be doing here, as well as maybe get your own stuff featured. And even if you don't do that, please consider just hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and that notification bell. And be sure to click notify all to make sure you don't miss any of the fun stuff or the giveaway we're going to be doing later this week. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.